Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are going to continue to work on our little haunted bookshelf a little bit. So what we're going to do is make some books for it. So I have printed out, I have a mess on my table right now. I have printed out a couple sheets of book covers here and these book covers as well, right? So what we're going to do is measure these. I have strips of paper. Hopefully they're tall enough that we can do what we need to do. They kick. Sorry about that. I'm telling you, it's always something around here. So our friends had to move spots again this morning. They just moved yesterday. They left their bike over here, so they were picking it up. Okay, so anyway, we're going to measure these, and these are different weights of paper, and I cannot believe this. I don't think that these strips are going to be the right size. Like, it's so close. I think we could make it work, but I don't know how many we need, which means then I've got to go in and find more paper that's going to be big enough to use. Okay, let's talk about this though. So these are just the book covers. So you can see I haven't cut them all apart yet. I'm thinking I might go ahead and do that. But then on our strips, what I want to do is just some random noise stamping, pretending to be book pages, maybe some script, I don't know. Then we're going to fold them and make pages for this. Now you can use all kinds of different paper, she said in the video. You can use music paper, you can use dictionary, book page, whatever you want to do. You could do a whole variety, and then all of your books are going to have something different on the inside. To be perfectly honest, I just wanted to get messy and play, but I don't think I have enough strips. I literally cannot believe that'll be all right. So maybe we're only able to make some of the smaller ones today, and I'll have to regroup for some of the bigger ones. So let's just see. Super close. I mean, they're going to be sitting on a shelf. They're obviously not functional books, but it would be nice if they were the exact size. So this is like just under 1.5 inches. Excuse me. So that's a good size. We only need like a handful of strips, you guys, honestly. So these are going to be what we use. And if there's nuance in page sizes, that's fine as well. I'm not going to worry about it. Set all this aside. It is so busy here today. Well, it's busy here every day, but it's like middle of the month. It should be a little bit more quiet, but it's like not. Okay, and you can see these are strips that I cut off of Festive Dispatch when I was working on Festive Dispatch, and I didn't want to throw it away. It's 32-pound paper. I don't want to throw it away. I wanted to be able to use it. I actually was going to do something a little bit different. The wind is probably not going to cooperate for this play. Guys, oh my gosh. All right, I have to regroup. Okay, I threw a really big temper tantrum, and then I regrouped and went and got a dictionary because I cannot do these strips of paper. The wind is just enough and in a direction that's not allowing me to hold these strips of paper down to be able to stamp and spray them. So let's put a pause in that plan and go to the other plan, which is not what I had my heart set on doing today. I haven't been able to get messy really, and I need to do my mixed media challenge for this month, and I haven't been able to do it either. Yeah, it's just so frustrating. We're almost done here, actually. We're leaving here soon. So it's fine. I mean, whatever. It's just frustrating, But I want to play. All right, so here we go. Let's just take one of these pages and we're going to tear it out. And maybe I can do a couple at a time. There's 2. Let's do one more. Okay. And then set this aside for a second. Maybe. Because I'm outside and it's a mess out here. I'm telling you guys, such a mess. Okay, so these are approximately... Put your eyeballs on to read the ruler, Jody. All right, let's make sure that I'm, on just the one. Ooh, really? We're gonna say 1.75 inches. That's what we're gonna say. So I'm just gonna cut this in strips. This is a factory edge, so I'm gonna use this factory edge down here. So what did I say? 1.75 inches. So I'm just lining that up, and I'm just going to cut some strips, and then I'll get some strips cut. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to fold them in such a way, like 1 1/8 inches, because this is our spine here that we're going to glue into, right? So from here to here, so I'll score them at 1 1/4 inches to have plenty of room, and then we will trim them up when we're done. So first, cutting a bunch at 1 3/4 inches. I don't know how many I'm going to get done on film. I cannot believe how mad I just got over not being able to do what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready to go home. We both are ready to like start heading back toward home, but the weather at home is still in such a way that it would make it difficult for us to get home with like the RV. So it is what it is. We have another stop after here, 2 more stops after here, and then we'll be able to be home, I hope. I hope, because we're almost done here. Like, we're leaving here next week. But we've been here since December 23rd. Like, it's been a wonderful time, but I'm ready to move on. Although it has been truly a gift to be able to be down here. Okay, so I have all my strips here, and I don't have my scoreboard out here, and I'm not going to be that perfect about it, so to speak. So let's just say, a broken nail. Do I have my scoreboard out here? I do. Let me grab it. Looking at myself, I'm like, I probably broke my nail having my baby fit about not being able to work out here. Oh. And then there's ears. You guys know how I feel about that. Okay, so I am going to just use my scoreboard and my little Dollar Tree pad. And what did I say I was going to do them at? 1 1/4 inches? So 1 1/4 inches. Then I am just going to manipulate my board here, because I'm not going to sit here and struggle with the math on this. So I'm just moving that score to a whole number, and then just going 1 1/4 inches over, like that. And then what we're going to do is fold it back and forth. Now, the lady said there was like a Tim Holtz way to do this, and wrapping it around a board and all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And even if mine aren't straight, I don't care, because I think it's going to add more character to the books. I mean, we do need some level of straight, but I'm just saying, like, some of the old books are actually not straight if you look at them. So if we're going to say we're going to use this one to start with, I literally have somebody sitting over here just looking over here right now. It's fine, but it makes me all self-conscious, you know. But our friends have been really supportive of me being creative, so that's been good. Okay. And see, sometimes you just gotta just adjust so the lines line up on something that's on your board, you know? So now we have our little book shape. And then these, I'm going to have to do a bunch of these because this is really thin paper. And they'll get all condensed down. And we're just going to make pages. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and I'll be back. Oh my goodness, honestly, the wind is driving me crazy. I've inked the inside of this book cover, and then I was thinking, I kind of think I want to do something a little more to it. So maybe even just cover the inside with some script and trim around it. That's going to stabilize that a little bit, add a little bit more interest, and then I don't have to worry about what I'm doing to the inside of this. Did I bring a glue book out? Of course I didn't do that, but I did have I thought I had a scrap here big enough that I could glue on. Do have a misprint, so I could. That's not the misprint. One of these is a misprint. I don't want to use that because it's heavier paper. Here, let's just do this. Just make the things work, right? Just work around, overcome. But I did just ink that with a little bit of black soot. I just thought, it would just add some color to the edges, like in case I don't get it lined up perfectly, which, what would be new if I didn't? And go from there. So I'm just using glue stick, and it's really humid today, so this is going to have to dry, but it's more just the process of showing you what I'm doing to work on it. I think what I will do is just take some dictionary page in, and just sit here and fold these. And like when I quit filming, and I was like, oh my gosh, Jody, the 1.25 inches, you can totally do that math, which made it so much easier being able to do the math. I just was like, don't know what I was thinking, but the wind is definitely giving me a problem today, for sure. Oh, and I had an idea. Where is my, yes, just a little piece of, like, wish that was like more grungy. Don't think this will tear well enough. Oh, here, no. Ooh, does that green match that? Oh, it kind of does. Ooh, okay. That's a scrap from doing our bird the other day. So I might try that and see what happens. So I have to do my mixed media project for this month. I haven't done it yet. I think I already said that. And yeah, I need to dig in my bin of 12 Days Gifts and see what I have. The prompt is like woven, which is super cool, but I feel like I need like a more variety of like fibers. Do I want that like that? Sticking out of there? I kind of think I do. Let's refold my spine. I was just thinking, like, books will sometimes have like little something sticking out at the top and the bottom, and I thought that would be really cute. It doesn't have to be the full, obviously, of this. It can just be like a little bit sticking out of there, where almost like the book cloth is sticking out. Because remember, these are going to be like old, well-loved, tattered books. And so I just want some more interest there. Hopefully that's going to show. So we're going to do one together. Then, like I said, I guess I'll take my stuff in. Here's what's probably going to happen. I'm annoyed, so I'm probably going to go start reading the third of the Housemaid book series, because I've read the first two now since we've been down here. I read the first one in January, and I just finished the second one the other night. And a friend of mine had the third one, so she brought it to me, or Mark picked it up from her, whatever. She let me borrow it yesterday. And I'm like, I know if I start reading that, I'll finish it probably tomorrow. Because that's what I do. Okay, so that's the fabric in the end of it. So let's look at hopefully there's enough tacky glue in here. What I want to do is just put all these edges together, one side or the other, make them even, right? Maybe. That's the book. That's the scrap. I don't really want my stuff upside down. Okay. And I don't really guess it matters that much. So I'm going to just try to clip this maybe. This is the fickle part, the fiddly bits, right? Okay, I know what I'll do. I'm just gonna... She did this with a hot glue gun, which I think would definitely give you obviously a faster adherence, but I don't have my glue gun with me. And this is just whatever Aleene's is left in my bottle. And I'm trying to push it inside those pages there. And let's get some in our spine here. If nothing else, we'll call this a learning curve for the next one, right? Okay, and then I'm going to put that in my spine. And now it's sticking out over the edge, and I know that because we did them too long, but I did that on purpose. And I just am trying to push those really snugly into that spine. And then I will just clip it with something and allow that to dry. And then once it's dry, we can come back and trim it. Trim that excess off, and then we can ink all around it. So hopefully that's going to hold, and hopefully I've got my spine square enough. This is probably where, like, using the art glitter glue would be a quicker build, but I'm just winging it right now. Okay, I'll let that dry. Okay, so I'm gonna go do some more, and then I will do some more. But then what will happen is when these are all made, then we'll have a stack of books that we can use on our bookshelf. So anyway, just a quick pop in to let you guys know I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I have not been crafting. We've been busy. Like the other day we went out on a boat for the day, like 4 couples chartered a boat here at the marina on base, and we were just had a blast. It was so much fun going out to the sandbar. It took us like an hour to get out there on the boat with the speeds that it had, but it was such a beautiful day. Like there were sharks swimming with us, and I know that sounds so scary, but they were little. And then there was Mark and I were walking out, and like we jumped a stingray, so that was pretty cool. Well, we were following 3 fish, which we thought were these 3 little sharks that we'd seen, and then we lost sight of the shark, and the next thing you know, like this big thing starts swimming, and like sand was disturbed, so we were pretty sure that was disrupting a stingray. But anyway, so that was pretty cool. And then lots of really cool birds, and it was just a really fun experience. It's something we have not done since we've been out, that we hadn't done yet since like coming down here, so it was fun. But anyway, all right, I will go ahead and get this uploaded for you guys for tomorrow. I know it's not much. I just want you to know that I haven't fallen off the face of the earth. I've got to look at the CCC prompts and get that figured out. I also have to look at the prompts for the ABC challenge, because again, we are leaving next week, so we've got some travel days where I won't be able to do anything, so I have to kind of plan ahead as well. If I'm quiet over the next couple of weeks, please bear with me. Like I said, we only have, what day is this? We have about a week and a half left here, and then we move on to our next destination, which will take us a few days to get there. We'll be there for a few weeks, then go back to the place to get more work done on the RV. They have to repair something that they did when we were there in December, and then we'll head home. So hopefully everything goes well and smoothly between now and then. But I just wanted to give you a heads up where we're at, what's going on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.